Good morning to all of you. Hope I'm audible. Could you please confirm?
Guruji.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Ravi. Yeah. Is it audible? Everybody is able to listen to my voice?
Yeah, can you please speak loudly, Guru? Yeah.
Still loudly? Is it
Yes.
fine now?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Thank you. So I hope you were not there in yesterday's class, right? Most of you. Were you there? Rajesh, Ravi, Shahid, and Rafi? No, right?
No, Guru. Actually, yesterday I am not attended the class.
Okay, not a
I didn't
problem.
attend.
Today I will repeat the class because there are only a few people today, so we can repeat the class and we can move ahead. So yesterday, what we have done is yesterday we have created an ID, like we have created ID in Power BI service. So I don't think so. People have Power BI service login. So we'll be creating the Power BI service login today, and which the Microsoft email ID can be used. So you can say create in your, I hope everybody is able to see my screen, right? So here you can type create enterprise E3 account in your, if you are connected to your systems, like are you all connected to your systems?
Yes, Guruji, connected.
Just type create enterprise E3 account and take the second link that you're going to get, Office Enterprise, Office 365. I'm pasting this link in the chat box. You can just click on this one and you can put your email addresses here, any email address, Gmail address you can put it. Anybody can share their systems, please, their screen. Who wants to share so that everybody can see this? Because already I have an account. So anybody wants to share the screen to others? Okay, Ravi. Thank you. Yeah. So now it is visible. Now you can enter your email address, Ravi, over here. Gmail address is fine. Your Gmail address is fine. Yes. Yes, you can say next. Now you can enter your first name, last name. Yeah. Use some company name, Sansu. That should be fine. Yeah. Yes. Yes, now you'll get a text message to your phone. Just type the text message, please. Right. So now you can give some name. Maybe your name. Yeah. Check availability. Yes, it is there. So you can say next. Now you can give your email. I mean name over here. Okay. Yeah. Can say sign up. Yeah. So in the please open another tab besides it. Another tab. Yeah, a new tab where you can just another tab. Yes, here you can type Power BI service. Power BI service login. Yes, second one. Yes, you can take the first link. Yes, second link. Anything is fine. Yeah. So it has created the account. Signing in, please don't refresh. Yeah. So you're all set. So setting up your account. So now you can say get started. This is the email address. You can just copy this one and paste it, I mean, in your local some text file so that you can use it for future. Whenever you want to use this one, you can use this email address. Yes. Okay. So now you can go to Power BI service. Service login. Yes, you can say sign in. Yes, you can select India. Yeah, give your phone number. Yes, and say get started. Get started. Yeah. Yes. So your Power BI service login is successfully created. So now you can come back to your Power BI desktop, please. Here, Power BI desktop. Yeah. And here you can say sign in and put, you can use the same email address that you have created, the Microsoft email address. You can say sign in. Yes. And you can put the same email address. Yes. And you can put your password, the same password which you have given earlier. First one, yes. And you can enter your password. Okay, so now you have logged in into your Power BI desktop also. So now you can, there are 3 dots in the visualization window. Just if you can click on that, please. 3 dots in the visualization pane. Bottom, little bit bottom. No, here. Yes, yes. If you click on that, you can say get more visuals. Yes. So a new window will pop up, and in this window, like in that window, you'll be able to see all the custom visuals that are created by Microsoft, basically, right? Those are the custom visuals. There are many visuals which are for free, basically. You can use all of them. Most of them are free. So now you can see here, you can just add word cloud, for example, add word cloud, which is not present in our visualization pane. Yeah, it is successfully added. Now you can see W is added at the bottom. So like this you can import, custom visualizations from Microsoft portal. Okay, I hope everybody has done this one. If it is not done, please follow the same methodology so that you can create an account, and in the Power BI service account, whatever we have created, we'll be looking into that to create dashboards. How to learn the dashboard creation, we'll be doing it in Power BI service. Rest, today we'll move ahead with our data transformation that we were looking in. Okay, thank you, Ravi. I'm going to take back my control. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to load a file, an Excel file. I'm going to load financials, this one, a financial sample. And then we'll look into other things. Okay. So now you see this window has opened. This is our Power Query Editor. This is called as Power Query Editor. Why it is called as Query Editor? Why it is called as Query Editor? Because whatever the table that we are loading in Power BI, it is always called as a query. It is always called as a query. So that is the reason we are telling that it is a query editor. Basically, it is nothing but you're doing data transformations over here. Fine. So now you see here, this is a separate window. When you see this one, this is a separate window for the from the main window that we have at the back side. So in the back side, you are able to see the report view of Power BI, and this is a separate window. So in this window, you'll be looking at the data that you wanted to transform. Basically, this is the financials sheet in which we have all the data. See here, we have different columns like segment, country, products, discount, brand. So this is the related information to certain products in which are being sold in different countries. So now we are going to look at the data transformation options over here. So again, like any other, see here, even in the report view, you had different ribbons over here, different menus over here. In the same way, we have different menus over here in query editor. Like you have transform, you have add column. So you'll be finding different functions over here in each and every ribbon, right? And most of the time we'll be using transform and add column. Rest, I think we will not be using much over here. Only these two columns will be using most of the time. So this is about the ribbons. And if you come onto the right hand side here, there is something called as applied steps. There is a certain tabular format where you're able to see applied steps. So in this applied steps, what happens is whatever the modifications that you're going to perform step by step, they are going to be recorded over here in this applied steps. Okay, so now let us say if I'm going to remove this column, right click, I'll say remove it. If I remove it, it will be removed and it will be captured as a point over here. See here, removed columns. Now, if I just remove or delete this step, it is going to retain back that column into our table. So this is how it is. So the main thing that you have to remember here is whenever you are going to load a data, let us say, that data will be modified only in Power BI, not the original data. Original data will never be modified. It will never be modified. మనం లోడ్ చేసిన డేటా పవర్ బిఐలో ఏదైతే లోడ్ చేస్తామో పవర్ బిఐలోనే చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. ఒరిజినల్ ఎక్సెల్ ఫైల్ ఇప్పుడు ఆ ఎక్సెల్ ఫైల్ చేంజ్ అవుతుంది ఇక్కడ ఏమైనా చేంజెస్ చేస్తే కనుక. సపోజ్ ఈ కాలం డిలీట్ చేశాను, ఏదైనా చేశాను, ఏదైనా మాడిఫై చేస్తే ఈ పవర్ బిఐ లోనే చేంజ్ అవుతుంది కానీ మన ఒరిజినల్ ఫైల్లో ఏ మాత్రం చేంజ్ అవ్వదు. విల్ నాట్ ఫైండ్ ఎనీ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ చేంజెస్ ఇన్ ద ఒరిజినల్ ఫైల్. ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ టచ్ ఇట్. All the modifications are done only inside Power BI because your data is loaded inside Power BI. Okay, you can just understand in such a way that it is loading a copy of that. Okay, so that's how it is. And now we'll look at the data transformation options. Before looking at that, you see here, you have the name of this one, name of this financial, the sheet that you have loaded. And here you have the query. This is a table which is called as query in Power BI. And now we'll go to the top one. See here, onto the ribbons. Now you have different options over here. So we'll come to the home tab first. In the home tab, we have something called as use first row as header. This one is the first option that we'll be looking at. So if you click on this one, use first row as header. Let us say for sometimes these headers are not displayed correctly, because what happens is sometimes they will be displaying it as column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, something like that. So in that case, sometimes what happens is below that column 1, column 2, all the headers will be there in the place of this government and whatever you have. Let us say if you want to make, for example, if you want to make this row as the header, just you can select that row and you can just say, or even if you don't select it, that's fine. Just you can say use first row as headers. That will be making the first row as the header. See here, Government Canada. This is used to make the first row as the header, and it got captured over here. Now if I remove this one, it is going to come back to the original state again. Right? You see here, we got to the original state again. So now you have seen how to replace how to make the first row as the headers. Now we'll see how to remove columns. So you can remove columns from here. You have remove columns directly, a direct option. Whatever you have selected, you can select it like this, and you can just say remove. Whatever you select, all the columns will be removed. You can just select multiple selections and you can say remove, even by holding control. Okay, and you can also remove other columns. You can also remove other columns. What do you mean by that? Let us say whatever you have selected, other than that, everything should be removed. So remove other columns. If I click on that one, it is going to remove all other rows other than our selection. See here, we have only that column which was selected. Rest everything is selected. So just I'm restoring everything back. Okay. And now we'll look at choose columns. Here we have something called as choose columns. So again, there are two options over here, choose columns and go to columns. In choose, if you click on choose columns, what happens is a window will open. In that window, we'll be having all the columns displayed, and you are free to select whatever the columns you want to display. You can display. You can unselect them. I want to display only segment and country. Let us. You can click on them, and it is going to display only segment and country. Rest other columns will be in the hidden mode. Rest other columns will be in the hidden mode. It is not going to disappear anywhere. They'll be in the hidden mode only. Whenever you want, you can select and deselect them. See here, like that. So this is how choose columns work. Now moving to the second option, we have something called as go to column. Now usually when the data sets are very big, like you have some hundreds of columns, then it will be very difficult to scroll every time, right? From the bottom, if there are some hundreds of columns, every time you have to very cautiously look at the column names, and you need to see whether that column is needed or not, right? You'll be looking at them like this by scrolling. Like if it is only 5 or 10 rows of 5 or 10 columns, it will be okay. But if there are, let us say we have hundreds of columns, in that case, you want to go to a particular column, you can come here. See here, go to the column, and you can type the column name here in the search bar, or you can go directly, you can select it. Let us say I want to go to the month name. You can select that column name and you can just say okay. It will take us to that particular column that you have selected. See, it will be easy from here, right? So this is how we go to a particular column. So these are the two options that we use. Okay, that's clear. Now we'll come to other options. Like you see here, we have something called as split, right? If you just see the menu, there are 7 options that are present over here. You can split any column. You can split any column based on these options that you have. Now you can say, I want to split my column using a delimiter. Let us say. We'll take a delimiter. Maybe we'll take this date column. I want to split this column. Okay. So I have selected that column and I'm just telling that I want to split that column by delimiter. Just select that one, and you want to split this column. Let us say I want wherever I have hyphen, I want to separate days, months, and years. I am going to select hyphen. See, automatically it has recognized the delimiter. You don't even have to type it specifically. It has recognized that you are going to delimit it based on this hyphen. How intelligent Power BI is, you can imagine. It is automatically detecting the things. So now you see here, just if you click OK, it will be splitting your date column contents. You see here, it has splitted based on that delimiter that we have specified over there. Hyphen. So date 1, date 2, and date 3. In the first column, we are finding your date, and in the second column you are finding your months, and in the third column you are finding your years. It has split it. Okay. I hope it's clear. Split. Okay. Likewise, you have split by number of characters. Let us say I want to split this month name using number of characters. Now let us say I will say I want to split it using number of characters. I want only first 3 characters to be displayed. If I say OK, so it will be displaying only first 3 characters. So now the rest it has taken into column 2 and column 3. So we can remove these columns. If you don't want, you can remove these columns. You can just click on them and you can just say remove columns. I needed only first 3 characters like this, and you can rename it. You can rename it month name like this. Just by double clicking the column, it's very easy to rename it. So now you can see you have split it by number of characters. Okay, I'm going to restore to the original position. Right. And then you have split by positions. You can even specify the positions also. See here. Now you can specify the position. Let us say I want to split it by position number 3. Let's see what's going to happen. See, it has split it on the position number 3. Okay, it has split it using position number 3.
Guru sir, can you please repeat that position number? So what is the
Position number
purpose
1,
for
2, 3. The position. Now you see here 1, 2, 3. At this position, it is going to split. If you want to split using the position number, you can split it using the position number.
Okay, got it, sir. Yeah.
Now again you have other options like by lowercase to uppercase, by uppercase to lowercase, by digit to non-digit, right? You have these options. So there is nothing over here as of now. You see, it is showing null values. So it's not needed. I think we can select this one, split by lowercase to uppercase.